In today's world, being able to experience a sense of community is a meaningful part of our journey through life. So is the opportunity to give back to that very community, which has made such a difference to each one of us. For those who are looking for a way to give back to community or to make a lasting impact on their favorite charity outside our county borders, the Hancock County Community Foundation is a great tool to help donors realize their charitable dreams. 20 years ago, the Community Foundation was established as a way for caring people to enrich and enhance the quality of life through philanthropy. In 1992, the foundation had established its permanent roots as a charitable fund called an endowment that totaled a whopping $2,325. To date, caring individuals, families, and organizations have gifted over $17 million, resulting in a powerful endowment that has allowed the foundation to award almost $8 million in grants and scholarships.
I think the Community Foundation itself is very important to our community because of what it does. All you have to do is look at the history and look at the total grants that have been given out over the last 20 years. It's millions of dollars, and I don't think anyone ever expected that that would happen.
The support that the Community Foundation gives to some of our local nonprofits and other organizations, again, extends that opportunity for our community to be stronger because it allows them to provide some services to people or programming to people who, again, might not otherwise be able to afford it on their own without the assistance of the Community Foundation.
The Community Foundation's endowment is made up of over 200 funds, each of which have their own personality and purpose as determined by those who created it. Some establish funds during their lifetime. Some plan for a gift upon their death through their will or trust. And some are created by those who love them.
I almost feel like God gave me that exposure because John was killed the next May. And at that time was when, I thought this is a way I can honor him and perpetuate his memory and have his desires living on because he had such a heart, such a heart.
And so I started an Acorn Fund in my mom and dad's name and started anytime I had a present for one of my sisters, it was done in cash and it was a donation to the foundation. Then they started doing it and it just built from there.
Each year, the Community Foundation makes grants totaling over $500,000. Grants take many forms, including that of providing operating support and crucial program funding for organizations.
And so our donors were able to then establish an endowment through the foundation. And those funds have been very important for us because those are funds that we routinely depend upon.
Without the funding, the BCAP program would not exist. It just wouldn't exist. There would be people that would fall through the cracks, that wouldn't get their medication, wouldn't get their exams that they need, and keep reoffending, and just keep the cycle of offending back in the jail, offending back in the jail. So without the funding, it wouldn't exist.
Many of these grants are generated from the Community Foundation's Spirit of Community Funds, which have been created to address a broad range of local needs. Your gift to any of these funds ensures a healthy future for Hancock County.
The Community Foundation has just been instrumental in supporting us in many different ways. A couple of those just being some improvements to our facility. And then also, I've talked a lot about programming and the importance of that. And we have a Life Leads program. And the foundation was able to help us with that program, strengthening that curriculum and our deliverance of that here to our residents.
I think some of my favorite grants that the foundation has done has been with Edelweiss just because of my grandson, and when you see what's accomplished that they do, it's just unbelievable. So that's got to be one of the favorite things.
Since 2004, when Edelweiss opened their doors, we've received 11 grants totaling almost $22,000. Without the funding from the Hancock County Community Foundation, I'm not sure we would still be here.
Over 80 of the Community Foundation's endowed funds generate grants in the form of scholarships. Thousands of students have benefited.
The scholarship was set up intended to give back to people in our community. Too often we see too many young people leave the state that are successful and go on to continuing education, and then we lose them. And this is an effort maybe to keep them in a state school, even not, or even to bring them back, you know, and help them start families, work in businesses in the communities that we serve.
Being able to go into the teaching field is just a way for me to be able to give back to the community, just like the Lacey Scholarship allowed me the opportunity to continue my education.
The key to the Foundation's success is the preservation and growth of donor funds. The donated resources are professionally managed, maintaining a perpetual source of support of local charities and designated organizations. Wise investment of these donor gifts provides steady income for grants each year, allowing contributions to live on for centuries.
The Foundation is there to assist my clients actually achieve their long-term gifting goals and helping the community. And we've had a couple of opportunities to partner with the Community Foundation, again in achieving the gifting needs and responsibilities, goals of our clients. And it's been a way that it's been a win-win for the community itself, because the Foundation administers a lot of different scholarships, a lot of different funds that meet the specific goals of my clients. And it's been a good partnership only because I can trust them. And to me, in the business that I perform and working with the clients, that trust and honesty, integrity, these are all the factors that we think are very important in this partnership with the Community Foundation.
The Hancock County Community Foundation's long-term promise is that it will conduct its stewardship of our county's permanent treasure with legal, ethical, and professional practices. The Community Foundation has met the requirements of national certification for donor services, investment management, grant making, and administration.
I would strongly recommend the people of Hancock County to reach out to the Community Foundation at any time for any event that they need assistance, because they can rest assured that it will be well taken care of and ran the way it should be.
Those who give to the Hancock County Community Foundation can be rest assured, if you will, that their money is being spent well, because the foundation takes time to make sure that they understand not only the program but also the persons behind the program and what it is that they're trying to do, so that their stewardship of the monies that are given to the foundation are utilized in the best possible ways and not squandered or for programs that are, or things that are not going to work very well at all. They really do take care of the money that their donors give to them.
Each gift given to the Community Foundation, regardless of size, is a truly permanent investment in the future of a worthy cause or program. When you give to a permanent fund, you touch lives, support the good work of organizations, enable students to pursue higher education, and promote community enrichment, not just today, but for generations to come.